At small forward, Daniel Hobbs. Let's bring out the starters.
And his thing.
Kevin, thank you.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. And now the Lakers starting group. Russell Westbrook out there with Brown. Then there's Davis. Then there's Pirtle. And it's House in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, not every team.
Lakers substitution.
That's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Plumlee is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Jack comes in for Daniel House. And it's P in for Russell Westbrook.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
P. Pelicans pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
5 to shoot. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pelicans trail by 9. Now Graham. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Williamson finds Hayes. And it's Graham missing. Los Angeles leading by 9. Three-pointer. Rebound by Alexander Walker. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Pelicans shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
17 foul. At the line for your Pelicans.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Pelicans, Jones checked in for Williamson. And it's Burke in for Javonte Green. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez comes in for Davis. And Raul Neto subbed in for Brown.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of him in that game. Scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's P. And another three for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Alexander Walker passes to Hayes. Here's Burke. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just stretching out the floor at first, but they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got P, and it's Holiday in at the 3. Burke can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wasted no time on that one. 15 points for P.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
P, Burke covering. P passes to Holiday. Pass to Deck. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's denied. Here's Burke. It's good from long range. Burke's got 10 points in the game.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Now here's Burke. Guarded closely. Will not go. This is off the front iron. P. Burke covering. Out to the right wing. Back to Holiday. The pass to P. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. So it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Put your hands up. And you at the top. And you in the middle. And you at the bottom. Make some noise. It's t-shirt time.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things...
Substitution on the
for
court.
Russell Westbrook. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Davis. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Davis has got 16.
Yeah, just a tough matchup anytime he gets into the mid-range area. Nobody's going to bother Anthony Davis.
Here's Ingram. Here's the drive. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. To the wing right side. Pirtle inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Here's P. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram outside. Graham in the corner. Kept alive. Not as good in the Los Angeles lead. It's cut down to 11 on the bucket from Williamson.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
P covered by Williamson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the lead is down inside single digits. 13 points in the game.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Pass to House. P. Graham defending. Floats it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Tipped away. Pirtle with the steal. Here is House. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Davis can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
House, the pass to P. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Graham with the ball. Now guarded by P. From 13, Davis with some nice D.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
P. He's covered by Ingram. P passes to Pirtle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Graham. Rebound the Lakers. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
59 seconds left to play here in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Up top, Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. Valanciunas has got his third basket of the night right there.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
From the arc. No good from P. Pelicans trail by 9. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Anthony Davis firing on all. Now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA present.
money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. Don't panic, run to the money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. I made a plan, I'm only talking grands, and I only leave my yard for the paper or the fam. I do this only for the. We're trying to invest in some land. If they ain't hearing what I'm saying, then I make.
Today we are going to announce the finalists in our jersey design contest. We're bringing back our special guest judge, Corey. Corey, welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
Man, thank you so much for having me back. It's been such a pleasure being on 2K TV. Like, so many people from the community have been reaching out to me, whether it be like, how do I start my own brand, or like, check out my jersey design. It's just been insane, and like looking through all these jersey designs.
The iconic and ever-busy freeways of LA. Welcome from Southern California. Hi, and Allie,
Thanks, Brian. Well, after growing up in a small town in South Carolina, John Morant.
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. And Clark, the speed and athleticism from these teams, that's something that'll shape this game.
Yeah, open court play, BA, and the ability to get easy buckets in transition will be on full display in this one. Help defense will have their hands full, especially because these guys have...
So both teams making some changes here.
Steven Adams.
More than a few NBA players out of New Zealand, but Adams will always be able to brag that he was the first Kiwi ever picked in the first round.
Here's P. We saw him with 19 his last time out. The three. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Shot to stop the run. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Brooks. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Here's P. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Memphis leading. Now Brooks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Morant, the pass to Adams. Tries again. Count it. Good. Adams has got 5 now.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
P. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Wide open look. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Jackson's got his second basket.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Nails it from 3.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. And the shot. Counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Going second overall in 2019, John Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie.
Here's P. He's got 9. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. 12 points for him.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And it's Moran off the drive. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. The Lakers with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Here's Bain. Pass to Moran. Here's the teardrop. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And the Lakers shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Jackson. The jump hook. They get it back. And the dunk by Jackson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so to this team because of what he does.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Lopez, he's checked in for Davis. Plumlee comes in for Pirtle. Decked, he's checked in for House. And Neto is subbed in for Brown. Fires for 3. And P gets it to go. He's got 17.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Outside, Williams. Back to Melton. Fires at the elbow. Here's Tillman. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
To the middle. Here's Clark. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's P. He's got 17. No good from outside.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Williams in the post. Misses off the right iron.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Plumlee, no good. And the Grizzlies shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. 13 feet out. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cook. And he stays with it.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass.
Grizzlies substitution.
Here's P. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. We've got Raul Neto. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel House. And it's P in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
I got yours. I got yours.
6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. There's Jackson with the three. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40%. Given time to work on it, B.A. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter. This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter. I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition.
Pass to House. Here's P, hounded by Morant. Here's P. And another three for the Lakers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Knocks down the long J. The Lakers in the lead. Here's P. And finished off by Davis.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
On the wing, Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Neto. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark comes in for Jackson, and it's Melton in for Bain. Here's P. Sends it home from three-point land. And he's got 28 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Just over a minute into overtime here. Adams, the pass to Melton. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range since regulation. There's the drive. Here's P. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Three-pointer, Brooks. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 30.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And he gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Morant against Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got rebound number 11. Drives to the hoop, and he gets it to go.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Memphis trailing here. Just under 2.5 minutes passed in this OT. Morant finds Melton. On the wing, Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Melton misses.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And it's blocked by Davis.
Davis so good with his timing and length. Get up and deny shots.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Lakers.
Talk about saving the best for last. They've been unstoppable here in OT.
Yeah, and with the teams playing even throughout 4 quarters, it's really hard to imagine such an uneven finale.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Anthony Davis.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Knocks down the triple.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. The offensive rebound. Here's Davis, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Grizzlies substitution.
Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 10.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is...
Run to the money, we never had it, get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. Don't panic, run to the money, we never had it, get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan. I made a plan, I'm only talking grands, and I only leave my yard for the paper or the fam. I do this only for the... We're trying to invest in some land. If they ain't hearing what I'm saying, then I make them understand that we're the truth. Here's the proof, only greatness we pursue. Better target, then we us man are the hardest in the came from the bottom, then we grew. Tryna make the dream come true, that's why we're running to the bag. It's normal, this ain't nothing new. And all my man them get it in. I ain't got leeches in my crew. Still it ain't nothing greedy, cause if I'm eating easy and too. Look like really just text me. And it don't take a genius for you to know what I'm trying to do. I ready up, I'm sliding through. She like it too. You trying to fool, I wanna take my time with you, but I ain't got no time to lose. So you must have got me confused. I got a bounce, key figures and high amounts, put digits in my account, trying to buy a house. And I ain't performing when I'm talking about rolling loud. We get it in by that, like it's allowed. If we see the out, don't panic. Run to the money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet. Get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turn it savage. So us man take time, we just sit.
Absolutely. So you've narrowed it down to 4 finalists. Let's get into them. Finalist number 1 is
Big Joe. I really love the colors and things that he used on this jersey, and like just the design is insane. He's even got pinstripes on there. Visibility is everything to me, especially like, you know, while playing in a basketball game. And I think Big Joe, he nailed it.
It's really cool how the curves are there too. It's not just like your typical.
Taking place in the heart of Los Angeles. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA Payday.
Thank you, sir.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Here we go. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's... How long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams has checked in. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
They were extremely lucky. I think they took their opponent for granted a little, and it nearly cost them.
Morant kicks to Melton. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And already they've got a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Melton. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
He, guarded by Morant. For the 3. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from P. P's got 6 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to Jackson. And Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
Shot clock at 2. And it's Morant missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's P. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Davis. 8 points for him. There's Morant. 32 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
It's Jackson atop the key. Nobody near Williams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's P. About 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant looking around. The kick out to Williams. No good with the triple. LA's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Going inside.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Morant with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's deflected. Here's P. Rebounded by Jackson.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And Williams with the stuff.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
With the drive, here's Melton. And Davis sends it back. And they'll get another chance. Morant passes to Jackson. It's stolen by Davis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
This is what we love about the NBA. Epic matchups almost every night. What other sport has that?
Just 2 to shoot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Lakers leading by 5. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. The shot's good from P.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Morant outside. Here's Tillman. He's covered by Westbrook, and the shot goes in.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
P, guarded by Jackson. And that one drops. P's got 12.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Melton. Jackson kicks to Melton. Morant outside. The tray. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Melton feeling it out a bit. This is to Morant. Good D by Westbrook. Here's P. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers bringing the quarter to a close with us. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
They've got Robin Lopez, and it's Holiday, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, he, in the last game against the Grizzlies, was terrific. He finished with 7 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for a different method. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Outside Williams. Clark outside. Back to Cook. Williams passes to Melton. Off target from outside.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
And he wanted to make a statement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hunter. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
P passes to Lopez. So the wing on the left. Here's P. Rebound by Williams.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
They get it back. Count it.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive end. Yeah, another turnover there. But guys, overall, they've taken...
Here's P. Sinks the triple. P's got 21 in the game.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Morant passes to Williams. Floats it up for Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
P. Guarded by Morant. P passes to Plumlee. Here's P. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Cook kicks to Morant. Outside Williams. Pocket 6. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
P, guarded by Morant. Here's P. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive glass, using his length to get second chance points.
Morant outside. Williams passes to Morant. Takes the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Another miss. The drop continues. Now just 1 for 9 from the floor.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
P, guarded by Morant. There's the pass to Westbrook. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That's good from Davis on the assist from Westbrook. Davis has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. The Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Morant passes to Jackson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Lakers making a switch here. Dex checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Williams. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 12. Count the basket. Morant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's P. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Yeah, that's too good a look. gem from behind the arc.
And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
With 4 seconds on the clock, he got a hand on it. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far,
checking in
with the new group for Los Angeles. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
From mid-range, they've been on fire today. Those jump shots have been falling all game.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Clark is out there with Hunter. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Cook in at the 2. Pass to Clark. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's P. And the basket is good. He's got 29 in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the 21st pick in 2019. Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
Here's P. Again, Los Angeles.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Now, here's Melton. He's got 6. Williams for 3. Deck pulls it in. He passes to Deck. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. P. He's guarded by Williams. Beyond the arc. And he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from P. P's got 34.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's P. The 3. And they get it back. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. P's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Melton with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here's P. Drops in the tray. P's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Lakers.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Here's P. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Elton kicks to Cook. Down low. Here's Tillman, and he dunks it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but, man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's P. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Passes it to Cook. Pass to Clark. That shot missing. Plumlee with some nice D.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
No one covering. 42 points for P.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Tillman passes to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's P. Yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding.
And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Robin Lopez, and it's Deck in at the 3 slot. Williams has gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Here's P, banked in off the glass. P's got 49 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Raul Neto's checked in for the Lakers. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Los Angeles guys shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. The pass to B. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
High arcing shot. Tillman passes to Williams. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Davis is checked in for Jack. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Tillman. And Hunter subbed in for Cook. There's the 3. And the Lakers with another miss. And it's Williams with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And it goes down 2 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Hawkins. Wow, way off on that one. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. He's covered by Mack. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. They need a basket.
Here's Hunter. Rebound the Lakers. And here are the Lakers. A 14-2 run over the last bit. He's covered by Hawkins. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to P. Shoots the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's P. And the rejection by Jackson. Takes it inside. Mack. It's rebounded by Neto. Neto's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hawkins with it. Now guarded by P. Here's the 3. The shot by Hawkins, no good. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Jacks up a 3. And again, the Lakers, no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. From the low block. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections. It can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin, I think.
And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. No good with the layup.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
He's covered by Mack. P passes to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. No good from P. Grizzlies shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. From downtown, Hawkins can't get that one to fall.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how back.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew,
run to the money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet. Get that check, bag it.
from the air of downtown Los Angeles. Here on the ground, our site of tonight's broadcast. Well, Allie, it's all yours.
From the outset, Coach.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to.
Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's P. Stewart defends. P. Parries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Grant. Ball stolen. Here we go. This one for 3. Rebound Detroit. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cunningham. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Here's P. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Unloads. They get it back. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Here's Cunningham. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Hayes. 5 to shoot. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Cunningham. Pounded by Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Lopez comes in for Anthony Davis. And Neto is subbed in for Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Here's P. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Pass to Jamison. Down low. Here's Olynyk. And he buries his first look.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger, and you can see that.
To the wing on the left. Here's P. He's got 5. And the shot goes in. He has 7. They've been behind for a few minutes now.
And I think that's about to change.
Pass to Diallo. Back to Lee. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's P. Off the mark there with a 3. Detroit shooting 41% from the field so far. Here's Diallo. Second shot opportunity. Stewart, no good. Here's P, covered by Diallo. Here's P. They double him with Olynyk. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And sometimes it seems Lopez enjoys scoring through the defense. I mean, it feels like he can tackle any challenge.
Here's Jamison. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Lee. A minute 15 left to play in the first. And so the ball's out of bounds. Olynyk touched it last.
Coming into the ball for your Lakers.
The Lakers have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here's P. Detroit with a rebound. Diallo outside to the middle. Here's Jamison. Goes back up. Drops in the layup for 2.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Up top, Stewart. Pass to Lee. And he slams it in one-handed.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's P. He's got 9. Shoots. Here's Lopez. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Lopez has gotten his second bucket.
Oh, well, Lopez is terrific on the offensive glass. I love seeing him use his long arms to hold it.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Tie game in Los Angeles. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Amadou Diallo out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Saban Lee. And they take the lead.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered quite a performance. He added 61 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Diallo outside. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Lee. That one no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. And here's the fast break. Here's P. He's got 9. Fires in the triple. 12 points for him.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Olynyk up top. Pass to Diallo. Here's Lee. Diallo up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And they pick up 2.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Olynyk. Takes a 13-footer. Diallo, no good. Here's P, covered by Diallo. Here's P. And And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. This has done a lot for his shooting percentage.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Detroit calls timeout, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
Yeah, there were two things in play there. We had a huge advantage in free throw attempts, and as a unit, they shot the lights out of the
Pistons substitution.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's P. Three-pointer. And Cunningham pulls it down. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Stewart with it. He's checked by Plumlee. To the inside. Here's Lee. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's P. Second chance effort. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 10.
Showing some intensity there. I like how Davis attacks the offensive glass. Comes up with second chance baskets.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one. Lopez, he's checked in. For Anthony Davis. He's perfect from the line this time. The Lakers trail. Here's P. 14 points for him. 1:14 left to play in the half. 6 to shoot. He shoots it. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Plumlee. Rebounded by the Pistons. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
at the 2014 NBA draft, some of the best players of that class were second-round picks, including Jeremy Grant. Becoming a premier two-way wing, Grant was a steal going 39th overall to Philly.
Ooh. Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's P. There's the three. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For three, Diallo sinks it from distance. Diallo's got 5 points.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's P. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Grant, the pass to Stewart. Here's Lee. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Pistons ahead, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been. Next checked in for Grant. Anthony Davis is out there with Gabriel Deck. Then there's Raul Neto, and it's P in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Bay outside to the left side wing. Hayes, the pass to Olynyk. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. There's the triple. P, no good. And here's Detroit. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Outside Olynyk. Bay outside. And finished off by Stewart.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Here's P. He's defended by Hayes. Here's P. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Hayes. Now Olynyk. Stewart with it. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Hayes for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Another thing that's obviously helped them is how hot they've been from the three-point line throughout the game.
Lopez, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's P. Give him 23. Counted from distance. He's got 26.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Here's Jamison. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Lee. Pass to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's P. Offline with a 3.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Jamison. Pass to Stewart. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wildly strong defender who sends shots back.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Here's Lee. Another shot. Rebounded by Lopez. Los Angeles has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts. And he comes up with a bucket. Now just a 5-point Detroit lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Diallo outside. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Jamison. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Deck's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Neto, guarded by Olynyk, and is blocked.
Oh, and he's the rare player in the shoot.
Pistol substitution.
Here's Lee.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Jeremy Grant.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Joseph can't hit. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Pass to P. To the paint. Here's Neto. And he converts the layup.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jackson on the wing. Brown with the block. And he's able to get it back. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's P. No good. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce.
Don't panic, run to the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan it. Don't panic, run to the money, we never had it. Get that cash, grab it. We gotta fly all over the planet, get that check, bag it. When life gets cold for that paper man and turning savage. So us man take time, we just sit and plan. I made a plan, I'm only talking grands and I only